I've been asked to make comment in regards to Charlie Kirk shooting, and all I'll say is there's a very bad smell in Utah. When I first saw this footage, the side-on footage, and there's a front-on footage, you actually saw for a split second blood coming out of his neck. But if you go on YouTube now, you will never see that footage anymore. They've taken off those videos, and this is the best I could find. But at the time of the shooting, you'll see that they've blacked it out. They've kept the audio, but they've blacked it out. So what I'm going to point out is the comparison with this and with the bullshit assassination attempt on Donald Trumpenstein. But I'll just play this and go through what's going on. Just stop it there. Apparently this guy in the dark shirt and the guy in the white just behind him, there is security, especially this guy. He goes to all his events. Some are saying this is a guy that actually stood on stage just after Trumpenstein was supposedly shot at. I don't know about that. I'm not going to get into this hand signalling bit, but you'll see it as I keep playing this. But what I want to point out is other things.
Big mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
Do you know how many?
All right, you can see him touch his cap. But anyway, what I'm going to point out, the guy filming this side on, you know, what, 20, 30 feet away from him, he's got the prime position, absolute prime position of this, well, what do I want to call it, momentous occasion, historic occasion, more like it. Bit like the Zapruder film in Kennedy's assassination. It's going to be watched by people for the rest of history. So, you know, if you've got this view here and the guy's been shot, you really want to keep showing that. However gory it might be, you'd still want to show not just a split second, but what's going on. Because the fact is, like I said, it's been blacked out, and pity I didn't find the original video, but what he does is just turns his camera away to the front and just shows the crowd, and he never goes back to Charlie Kirk. We never actually see him taken away by whatever. They said 6 people carried him and threw him in the back of an SUV because there's no ambulances there, but it is strange. But I'll compare it with the shit that happened in where was it, Pennsylvania? What was it called? Can't remember the place. But Butler. Anyway, let's just keep going.
There have been in America over the last 10 years.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
So you notice they blacked it out, but just imagine it was continuation with this blacked out bit. All right, that's where this guy focuses now, and they cut a bit out, but that's all he shows. He never goes back. We won't go anymore, but we only see a split second, which is strange. Especially if you're just an individual there filming it, you'd have the greatest capturing moment in history. So just on that, I'm going to compare it now with what we saw in Butler. Let's just go back to one of the videos I made regards the Trumpenstein bullshit, and just compare it with what I've just showed you here. So let's look at this. This is probably the most damning of all things to prove this was total bullshit. We've got this guy filming this on this video, a close-up shot of Trump, very close up, and you'd think you'd want to concentrate on him fully. This is just before he gets shot, and you want to keep concentrating on him fully when he goes down so you can see what's actually happening to him. And all focus should be on this guy and not anywhere else, okay? So let's just play this and see what happens with this guy filming this.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
Shit, what happened there? they don't film the actual shooting, and it all of a sudden goes to a long range shot. Let's go back and see that shit again.
History into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
Are you kidding? He has missed the moment where this guy supposedly got shot. Oh, really? And all of a sudden, there's no close-up anymore. This guy would be zooming in here right now and showing us what's going on in here. That's what we want to see. Is the president alive? Is he covered in blood? What's wrong with him? No, he's not interested in that. That is cut out and edited. The main part of the whole fucking show. So you'd think he'd keep on filming this part and zoom in a bit. Let's see what he does. No zooming in. Oh, hang on. He goes straight over to the bleachers, as they call it. Not the one behind Trump, but to the side of him. What? Why does he want to concentrate here? Oh, there's so many things I want to point out here. Oh, my God. Well, right here, supposedly, a guy has been shot. A guy has been shot, even though he's been covered by this. He's not in the line of sight, especially not within centimetres of Trump's ear. They're going to make out that the fireman was, right directly in his line of sight. But he's sitting down here, supposedly got shot and killed. We had people here pointing over here. This guy here jumping up and down within seconds, jumping up and down. He's sitting down here telling everyone a guy over here has been shot. Yet these guys here, not concerned at all about the person that's supposed to be shot, especially this guy in the white. Here, this lady's virtually gone straight down within a split second, even though she was sitting down already. I'll focus on them in a minute. This guy goes down, but a few have gone down, but I just want to focus on a few. This guy here supposedly starts doing CPR within seconds. But these people don't give a shit. This guy here in the sunglasses, zero interest. This guy, zero interest. This person, look at his zero interest. And yet we've got a guy here that's been shot. Are you kidding me? So, let's just keep going and I'll concentrate on what's going on here. As you can see, no one's really caring about this guy, apart from this guy who's supposed to give him CPR. This guy here waving on the who. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Guy sitting there doesn't give a shit. These people still don't give a shit. Look at this. Shot in the head, shot in the head. Who's he yelling to? Now, this guy all of a sudden decides to do CPR here, I think. No, he's giving it a miss. He sits down. This big bloke in the green. Oh, fuck, what's going on here? Let's have a look. Have a look at this guy in the hat. You think you get a bit more excited than just sitting there doing fuck all, just hardly moving, not giving a stuff. And meanwhile, this lady decides, I'm going to lay down here with this big bloke here. Honestly, this guy has not flinched. And the person's right in front of him. Guy in the white still doesn't give a shit.
One shot right here.
Oh, this guy takes his hat off. What's he going to do now? He puts it back on. Takes out a rag. He just happens to have a rag in his back pocket. Oh, this guy decides to turn around and look over there. What's going on over here? Bit of commotion here. People ducking. They're all, not interested. Keep going back here. Oh, let's have a shot at. Oh, he stood up. Yeah, we might as well show that. Give a few seconds of that, but you know, no one cares about this guy here. It's more about the guy over here. Because, as I said all along, they need to make out someone got killed to make believe that there was an actual bullet shot. Oh, close up, shit. Didn't last long, did it? So there you go. They only show you what they want you to see. As far as this shooting, you make up your own mind. I'm not going to bother with it. Couldn't be stuffed doing this shit anymore. Just know that what you hear from your governments and politicians and mainstream media is a total load of bullshit.